Hello and welcome back to Tales of Gear. My name is Tom, in case you have forgotten. Yeah, I was away for a while. Here we are. In today's video I will start talking about my experience in converting the 733 into the Delta 723 as seen by Larry Vickers. Now, there are a lot of videos out there showing the configurations of the 733, 723, what is clone correct, what not. I'm basically showing here the way I did it and what I think is correct, and mainly because I'm following the reference pictures I see. So it is based on the reference pictures of the Delta Force and the carbines, the 723s they have used. And well, in this video I will mainly cover the path and actually tell you my story, what issues I have encountered, what paths there are to go when you decide to do the conversion. So what happened is I wanted the 723 very bad, and of course VFC didn't offer that model, but VFC offers the 733, which is a pretty good base to start the conversion. Now, to make this story short, yeah, the easiest way is simply to buy the complete front set that fits the 723 model. And this is it. You just take the 733, remove this front set, take the other front set, put it on, and you're done. This is the most easiest path, but there is something you need to consider: finding the complete front set. Well, I know you guys from Asia perhaps have a much better access to such parts and shops, etc. Then that's the case for us guys from Europe or the United States. So basically sometimes we're forced to go another path, and the other path is to actually buy piece by piece, to piece everything together to make it work and to look good. Now, this is the actual way I went, and it cost me money, it cost me time and effort and sweat and blood, as they say, but you will see I'm very pleased with the end result. But I wish I didn't have to go through some parts of the conversion that I did. You will see it soon. My story begins with the purchase of the 733. It came brand new. I was super thrilled. That was actually my first VFC carabine, or AR if you will, and yeah, I'm actually very surprised with the job VFC did. I can say only good things about it. There are a few things that I don't like, but I will cover that in another video. So gun arrives. While waiting on the other parts for the conversion, I did some tweaking of the internals, prepping everything, and then there was only the main conversion left to do the front set, and I have a complete 723, right? Now, first I have ordered the barrel, I have ordered the flash hider. Barrel arrives. I have decided to go with the Crusader steel outer barrel. You can see it here. Nice finish, nicely machined. I had experiences before with Crusader, I like them. 14 millimeter counterclockwise threaded barrel. So I bought also this flash hider, the A2 bird cage. As you can see it here, it's this brand, Guns Modify. Beautifully made, I can recommend. That's around $30 plus custom fees. Then we have the barrel around $110 plus custom fees. Not cheap, and guess what? Totally useless. Totally useless. Guess why? They have sent the wrong barrel length. First off, this is a 11.5 inch. I've got a 11.5 inch instead of the 14.5 inch that I need. Okay, I've tried to return it to get refund. I didn't get it. They don't offer refund, so they just offered me to get something from the shop in the same value. I couldn't find anything related to my current project, so I took something else for another project. Never mind. This means I need to invest in a new barrel, a correct barrel. So I started to look for another Crusader, 14.5 inch this time, and I couldn't find it. But I found the DNA 723 barrel, and I did some research. Nothing major, just wanted to see what the finish is, etc., and it looked very good. And I talked to a friend, he totally recommended it, and I said, okay, no brainer, let's go for it. So waiting 2 weeks, paying custom fees, another $150, and I opened up the barrel, super excited, taking out the splash hider, and it doesn't fit. Useless. Why? Because DNA actually uses the thread that is on real guns, so you can install real flash hiders. Yes, I didn't know that, and yes, that shop from where I got the barrel didn't mean it was important to mention it. So I guess most of you guys would also automatically think it's the standard 14 counterclockwise thread, right? Or as GMP has, clockwise, but on all GMP products in the description it's clearly said it's clockwise, not counterclockwise. And if there is nothing written, then you perhaps think it's this, right? Why should it be anything else? This is what I thought, and of course it wasn't. So this and this completely useless. I had to get the real flash hider, and I wish my troubles would have ended there, but no, my troubles just started. So I've decided some parts arrived, like the front side base. Yes, you can't use this front side base because it's part of a slim profile barrel and it will not fit on the A2 barrel. So yes, you need a A2 front side base, which I got. It arrived. You also need the handguard end cap. This is the complete round one, but you need the one that has these cutouts for the M203, and this would be correct for the 723. All these parts arrived. I was ready to assemble the DNA barrel, and of course I'm taking the barrel, taking the end cap, putting on the front side base, measuring everything out. There's a recess on the barrel that stops the end cap, and I did everything right, put everything together as it should be, making everything perfectly straight. And of course, because my real front side base has pre-drilled holes, they didn't match with the holes that were on the DNA barrel. I thought, okay, no big deal, I've done that before. I just fix everything up and re-drill new holes a little bit larger, like 0.5 millimeter larger, and then I will make custom pins and it will work. A couple hours later, it was as mentioned right now. I did everything right, everything was straight, everything was rock solid on the barrel. I was very pleased. So I took the handguards. I was using the Lone Star Ordnance handguards, which are a clone of the Colt ones. And when I installed them, I was up for a big surprise I didn't like. But let's see a few pictures. I really don't know what happened there. Did I get a false DNA barrel with the recess protruding too much to the front, and then the cap sits too much to the front, and as you have seen, there's a huge gap. It just doesn't hold the handguards. They wiggle around. They are not fixed. Just something you can not leave the way it is. This is the way it should be. You have seen in the pictures what it looks like. A huge gap here, a huge gap here, or if you will, it will have a huge gap between the handguard and this part of the cap. So this is what it should look like, and you have seen in the pictures what it looks like. It were 3 millimeters that needed to be corrected. What were the options? Leave it as is and play dumb. Not an option for me. I need to have it made perfect. So what I did, you will see a picture of that too. That recess on the barrel needed to be machined down for 2.5 millimeters, so that the cap here goes more on the handguard and then gets pressed by the front side base, pinned down, and it's done. I have no lathe, and I had no time to go find somebody that has one to explain to him what I need to do, etc, etc. So I decided the desperate move to actually do it by hand, and I filed down those 3 millimeters, and it took me forever, guys. It took me forever to precisely lathe down by hand this part of the barrel, but I did it. I think I have a picture. I will blend it in if I have. Once this was done, yeah, the cap went further this way. It pressed down on the handguards. I did manage to press it down with the front side base, and another surprise. Guess what? Again, the holes on the front side base and the holes on the barrel do not align. I thought, okay, I just re-drill again the holes and make the pins perhaps another 0.5 millimeter larger. Then I realized, okay, that would be the third set of holes. It just wouldn't work. The side would come loose, and it perhaps will be visible underneath here that there is an old hole for the pin, so it would look like crap. And I realized, okay, this barrel, this $150 barrel is messed up. There's nothing I can do. Or do I? I could just toss the barrel, order another one, and hope that this one would be good, so I don't have to repeat the grinding and work on the barrel itself, just to re-drill the holes as should be and call it done. Or I could try to save the barrel. I decided I have no patience and I don't want to spend any more money on another barrel and wait for another 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I've decided to fill up the holes. Guess how? Welding, guys. Yes, I took the welder, and this was my second weld job in my life. And yes, I've shit my pants attempting that and doing that, but I was persistent, and in the end it paid off. But I can tell you, no, I wouldn't repeat that. It's too stressful, and there are easy ways to do it. So just buy another barrel. Let's take a look at a few pics in the process, then I will say a few things afterwards. Unfortunately, I didn't make pictures of it when it was done welding. It looked like lava spilled over it. It was a horror sight. I thought, okay, I messed it up completely, but then I started grinding, and it started to look not that bad. I saw the holes were filled, as you have seen in the pictures, and that gave me hope I could actually save the barrel. I wasn't sure what to do with the finish, because the original finish on this barrel was manganese phosphate. I don't have the means to replicate or to actually do that finish, so I've decided to simply go with cold bluing and to try to cover it up the best I can. And you will see the results are pretty good. The finishes are almost identical, and the most messed up parts were actually covered by the front side base, so I got lucky on that one. Yeah, in short, the desperate attempt to save the barrel actually worked. I have saved it, and I've managed to align it, making it absolutely straight, drill new holes, make new pins, touch up with cold bluing, and actually get something that looks very decent, and that was actually made properly. So I think it's time to actually show you the 723. So let me do some editing magic and bring you the final product, something I'm very proud of. Yeah, if somebody needs any of these parts, let me know. These are all for sale. And yeah, let's do it. Let me show you the finished 723. And here we are. Here is the clone correct 723. I will admit there are a few things I still need to work on, but in this phase I'm super happy how it turned out. Let me just grab it real quick and show you. Let's start from the front. Here we have the real steel A2 flash hider, the peel washer. Here we have the DNA barrel with the markings, correct markings. I don't know if you can see that. All right. Then we have the front side base. I will talk more about that. The handguard cap, Lone Star Ordnance skinny handguards, real steel delta ring, real steel gas tube. Then we have the VFC buffer tube, but I have changed these two parts, the end cap and the castle nut. I will show you what was wrong with that. From the other side we have the small button, real steel for the assist. I have changed out the dust cover, the real steel one. We have also nice markings here, and yeah, this is it. Here once again the front side base with the pins, and yeah, let's talk more about it. So after everything I've been through with it, doing this conversion, it's perfect. One thing I don't like is that I have used this front side base, which is marked F. F stands for use on M4 carbines that have a much higher flat top detachable carry handle, and therefore the sight is just a hair higher, and it's marked F, but the correct one would be a C marked Colt front side base, but this one is matching the DNA finish perfectly, and so I guess I will keep it until I find the Colt one. Here you can see what it looks like underneath the front side base. It's pretty good covered, no major marks that something bad was done on that, and I'm very pleased with that. It works just great. So yeah, why did I change out the dust cover? Let me show you. Simply because this one stands out too much, as you can see. The color just didn't match. I changed out this one because it's just more correct to have this one. Again, I've changed out these two because of the color matching, and this one was actually installed the wrong way. I will blend in a few pictures so you can see it. Funny thing, many of the 733s have this one here installed the wrong way, but hardly anyone is noticing that. I wonder why VFC is not noticing that. Yeah, the reason why I actually replaced the gas tube is, let me show you real quick. Now, so look at that. When I move that, you can see the gas tube, and it's like on the real steel gun. To do that, you need to actually drill out the gas key. Okay, I will make another video and cover what else I've modified inside the gun to make it look and work better and last longer. So this is about the gas tube. Put it together. Just a real quick view of the insides. Now, so guys, this is my story and my path in converting the 733 into the 723. There were easier ways, cheaper ways, but to me it was a great journey. A lot of stress, I admit, but the end result is great. I will make more videos with the 723 in the future, with different accessories covering different events in the past, Panama, Mogadishu, etc. And I will make a video about the insights and how you can prolong the life of your bolt carrier, and to make it in sound better than it's in its stock version. If there is anything you would like to ask me or to know about the conversion, simply leave a comment below. I'll happily answer you. So here's another look. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you have better ideas on how to make this conversion. Let me show you. Here it is. And yeah, folks, thank you for watching. More exciting videos are coming up, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.